But if you don't get your introduction right, your audience are not going to listen to you for the rest of your speech. Public speaking, something that many of us fear, but I'm pretty sure that we have done it at least once in our lives. You see, most presentations have an introduction, body, and a conclusion. But if you don't get your introduction right, your audience are not going to listen to you for the rest of your speech. So in this video, we will be talking about 4 elements to create an impactful introduction. The first element to have an impactful introduction is to have an attention getter. You have to do something in the introduction of your presentation to get people interested in what you're about to say. For example, I saw a speaker live in person recently, and he began his presentation by giving the wall behind him 3 hard bangs before he started saying, "Those were the knocks that I heard on my front door that Friday evening." His attention getter only lasted about 2 seconds, but everybody in the audience was drawn into the moment, and that made us care about what else he had to say, what were those knocks about, and we wanted to listen to what he had to say. Now, the second element is for you to tell your audience what benefit are they going to get by listening to you. Forecast what the audience is going to take away at the end of your presentation. You have to tell people directly what is in it for them. Otherwise, they might not even care about what you have to say. So throughout your introduction and presentation, they might be thinking or wondering, why do I even care? Why should I listen to this person? What is in it for me? And they don't ask that in a selfish way, because anytime when we are listening to a presentation, we want to know what we are going to benefit and what we are supposed to pay attention to. So you want to be able to tell your audience directly what is in it for them. Now, the third element is to say your main point explicitly. This is called the thesis statement. It is where you tell the people exactly what is the central idea of what you're talking about. You know, sometimes people tend to think that they shouldn't do this. You know, like they'll be saying things like, "Oh, I shouldn't tell them directly what I'm going to say, otherwise it seems a bit too obvious." But let me tell you something, that you don't want to leave these main points to chance. If you want your audience to walk away remembering your main point, I bet you should say your main point in your introduction as clearly as possible. Now, the fourth element is the roadmap. It is basically where you say 2 to 3 main points that you're going to be covering in the rest of the presentation. And I feel that for this part, you should keep it as concise as possible. Just 1 sentence would do, just a brief bird's eye view of that main point. You see, I've seen people giving a long extended roadmap and previews about what is going to come, and it almost sounds like they are already in the presentation. You see, you've got to keep it nice and concise. If you have all these 4 elements in your introduction, people will be very interested to listen to the rest of your presentation. Hey everyone, my name is Amelia. I'm an ordinary person looking to make extraordinary global impact. I believe in the power of impact and self-education, and I believe that this will be the new norm of the future. But I can't do this alone. I can't do this without you. So go ahead, share this with other people so that together we can change this world. Till the next video, take care and take action.